fiscal house in the beginning.
Governor Chris Christie waded deep into Democratic territory Thursday, holding a town hall meeting at Christian Love Baptist Church in Irvington.
I came here because it strikes me that if I want to break down the partisan divide in this state, if I want you to stop worrying about who's a Republican and who's a Democrat, if I want you to do that, I got to come here and talk to you about it.
The governor revisited many of the issues he raised in the State of the State address, including proposed income tax cuts, the need for tenure reform, and expanded use of drug courts for nonviolent offenders.
My plan is to make drug court mandatory in every county in the state. And so if you are arrested and you test positive for drugs, it is mandatory that you go to drug court and mandatory that you go and get treatment.
Christie got laughs when he said he only garnered 4.7% of the vote in the 2009 election.
If any of you out there are one of those 459 people, God bless you.
But he found a respectful crowd in Irvington. Questions ranged from the issue of merit pay to the rights of adopted children, higher education funding, to increasing the minimum wage. This man has remained unemployed since coming out of prison, even though he went back to school for his college degree and started a local nonprofit.
When people like me come out and they can't get a job, they cannot take care of their family. Stand up, y'all. This is my family. They have to eat every night. I have to feed them. I stay home and help them with their homework. I go to after-school programs. I do all these things. Remember, I have no job, so the income has to come from somewhere. Something has to be done about the minimum wage, about the job in our community, because $7.25 cannot support no family.
I understand your concern, and I share your concern, and that's why I want to raise the earned income tax credit and do other things that will help people that are working and who need help to bridge into that work. But first thing I got to do is to get people who aren't working the opportunity to get to work.
We got clarity on his position with drug offenders. We got clarity on his position of warehousing some of the people that come from our communities and those violent offenders. So I think just to bring clarity to our community, I think that was a good thing that he did, and I believe the congregation felt so also.
He actually dialogued with them. He didn't actually rely on our politicians to relay to him or communicate to him what our thoughts and what we feel. So
I have gotten the signal that this is his last question. Now, here's the thing. I know. Can you imagine that you actually would moan that I'm leaving? I mean, that means we've actually had a fairly good morning together.
I think that the governor demonstrated some of the better parts of the charm that he has today. And I think the governor consciously focused on reducing down some of the assertive or aggressive behavior that he has.